constant as gravity, cold as the root of the dark, heavy air outside of the glass, watching the miles and the memory pass. Weightless in motion, the current is deep, drawing the edge of the world into sleep. Everything slows to the pulse of the lake, washed in the static and silver of rain. The asphalt is drinking the light from the sky. I don't need to reach and I don't need to try. Just letting the momentum take what it may, blurring the edges of all of the day. Nothing to anchor, nothing to keep, only the rhythm and room to be deep. Only the rhythm to be Let it fall. Let it fall. The rain is tapping on the glass tonight. A million tiny sounds in the dim light. Just me and the echoes of the street, finding where the silence and the shadows meet. Oh, let the world just blur away in this blue and silver day. Safe inside the glow of the moon, I'll be sleeping soon. Yeah, I'll be sleeping soon. The highway hum is a cradle song, where I don't have to be brave or strong. Just a heartbeat and a steady pace. Just a heartbeat and a steady pace. In this quiet, private space. Oh, let the world just blur away in this blue and silver day. Safe inside the glow of the moon, I'll be sleeping soon. Yeah, I'll be sleeping soon. Just the water, just the light, holding the edge of the night. Rain on the asphalt, gold in the blue. Time is a shadow passing through. Night is a whisper, hollow and deep, while the rest of the world is asleep. While the rest of the world is asleep. Still gold falling, night moon. The city hums a mile away, a blue light on the window pane. I'm counting raindrops in the glass, watching all the hours pass, watching them pass. Just the rain and me tonight, me tonight. Lost within the hazy light, sharp intake of breath. The heater clicks, a quiet sound, while thunder rolls across the ground. No one's calling, no one's here, and somehow everything is clear. And somehow everything is clear. Ooh, let the water fall. Ooh, hear the silence call. Just the rain and me tonight, me tonight. Lost within the hazy light, hazy light. Good night. Barely audible sigh. Clocks lose their teeth in the gray light. The radiator hums a low frequency. Shadows fold themselves into the carpet. Shadows fold themselves into the carpet. I am the only thing moving in the house. The world is on a dimmer switch now. Everything outside is just a blueprint for the rain, for the rain. just the hum. The lights are still on. Let it stay this way. Velvet glass, the city smears in blue. A hollow pulse, the concrete moving through. The hum is wide, a weight against the skin. A weight against the skin. Letting the silver quiet settle in. Drifting past the markers in the gray. The architecture washing out the day. Only the condensation left to read. Only the condensation left to read. A gentle ghost, a meditated speed. suspended in the middle of the hum. We are suspended in the middle of the hum, between the stop and the start. The engine breaths a heavy sigh. Everything outside is liquid glass, reflecting neon in the deep. I am floating through the quiet grid, while the city falls to sleep. The vibration rattles in the sea, a gentle rhythm for the bone, a gentle rhythm for the bone. I have never felt so near to life, and yet so perfectly alone. Only the water knows the way. Everything outside is liquid glass, reflecting neon in the deep. I am floating through the quiet grid, while the city falls to sleep. Street lights blur into golden threads, tracing the edges of what's left unsaid. Rain is a rhythm on the silver roof, a liquid kind of time, the only proof. The white lines hung beneath the tires, a map of all my quiet desires. Oh, let the world drift outside the glass, let the shadows of the city pass. In the heartbeat of the engine's low refrain, I'm finding peace in steady rain. I'm finding peace in steady rain. A ghost of heat rises from the lane, washing the dust from the window pane. I don't need to know where the blacktop goes, or how the clock of the morning shows. Just the hum of the road and the sky so deep, while the rest of the county is lost in sleep. Oh, let the world drift outside the glass, let the shadows of the city pass. In the heartbeat of the engine's low refrain, I'm finding peace in steady rain. I'm finding peace in steady rain. breaks as the highway lines pass. Wet asphalt reflects a city in pieces. The mechanical hum of the world never ceases. Just a warm seat on a cold metal floor, watching the rain trace a line to the shore. The lights are blurred, the world is quiet here. In the rhythmic sway, I find a vision clear. Distant thunder rolls like a heavy drum, counting the miles that have already come. Distant thunder rolls like a heavy drum, counting the miles that have already come. Rain on the ceiling, a metallic drone. Never felt more together while being alone. The city is sleeping, tucked in its neon glow. The city is sleeping, tucked in its neon glow. While we keep moving, steady and slow. Steady and slow. Steady and slow. Blue tones bleed together now, tracing paths along the pane. Mist-covered glass holds the way. Silence is a heavy rain. Stillness is the clarity I find, moving past the edge of time. In the glow of distant light, solitude is finally mine. Solitude is finally mine. Darkened edges of the sky, patterns drawn in neon light. Seconds fall like water drops, watching downward, down. Street lights blur in the gray. Static hum in the hall. The world outside is a silver wash tracing lines on the wall. No rush to move, no beat. No rush to move, no place to be. The clock has lost its way. Safe in the glass, safe in the slow. Watching the river of shadows flow. Heavy the dark, light is the heart. This is the end and this is the start. Steam rises over the rim. A ghost in the kitchen light. Nothing is loud and nothing is sharp, and nothing is sharp, just the velvet of night. I'm anchored here while the wind spins round. A bird in a cage of glass. Safe in the glass, safe in the slow. Watching the river of shadows flow. Heavy the dark, light is the heart. This is the end and this is the start. Let it rain, just let it rain. Ooh, drifting now. Static hum, tracing lines, gone into the gray, soft humming. The glass is weeping silver lines, a blur of indigo and amber glints. I found the rhythm in the clock tonight. My pulse aligns with how the clock tonight. My pulse aligns with how the water hints. Oh, this heart beats slow. A quiet room, the shadows grow. I'm sinking in the velvet dark, a solitary, steady spark. A solitary, steady spark. The city hums a mile away, a distant light, a ghost of sound. I watch the charcoal turn to gray, while silence is the only thing I found. While silence is the only thing I found. Oh, this heart beats slow. A quiet room, the shadows grow. I'm sinking in the velvet dark, a solitary, steady spark. A solitary, steady spark. Slow heart, fading soft breath, dead chain, dead chain. Dead chain, dead chain. Water droplets steady, rain falling, sleep, sleep. Ethereal drift, Let the sky empty out, let the world disappear. There's a comfort in having nothing to fear. In the heartbeat of rain, in the absence of light, I'm finding my way through the middle of the night. Through the middle of the night. The walls are breathing, the clock is gone. I could stay right here until the dawn. Just the rain and the wood and a ghost of a sound. My feet are finally touching the ground. Sleep now, let the rain take it all. Sleep now, let the rain take day is gathering weight now. Folding like paper left in the rain. Let the shadows stay where they are, unfolding the hands that held too tight. Sink into the silver sound of it, the heavy sky pressing down the noise, a room without corners, a stillness without a map. Stillness without a map. The world outside is a blurred watercolor, and you are the only steady line. Breathe into the hollow space. The rain is washing the clock away. The light is gone now, only the depth remains, only the depth remains, only the depth remains. Stillness, 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 stillness. Street lights bleed through the glass. Lines blurred on the wet asphalt. I am a passenger in my own shadow, moving through the echoes of the city. The city hums a low frequency, a ghost in the machine of the night, a heartbeat of rubber and steel. I'll stay